So in my last video, when I talked about my hair loss, having to cut my hair down and trying to restart my hair care journey, I spoke to you about one product that I use religiously, like it's in my daily routine, it's in my weekly washes, and that is rice water. So I will show you these bottles, which are currently, well, this one's nearly finished now. I've had this for 3 weeks and it's still fermenting in there, and it's very potent, but it's been doing the job. And I've got another bottle here to use when this one's complete. But what I wanted to do was just quickly show you the recipe that I use. So when I first started making my own rice water, I watched a few videos, got some recipes, and one thing that I did find was that how I'm going to show you to do it is going to be the best way, because when you soak rice and then you wash the water, the starchy water off of it, the problem that you're going to find is as time goes on, the water begins to smell. And it's not just a generic smell that you can probably give a bly. It is a strong, potent, stale, off smell. And if you can imagine having to spray that into your hair or do washes, doing washes with it isn't so bad, but having to spray that with in your hair as just like a normal conditioner, and it smells so bad, it's awful. One thing I did do was get some essential oils that have some positive properties for your hair and to stimulate growth, but also mask the really bad rice water smell. So what I'm going to do is literally walk you through the whole process of how I make my rice water, and what I'll say is give it a try. Let me know in the comments how you find it. First and foremost, so I know you can soak rice water for any amount of time, so I'd probably say that the least amount of time that you would soak rice water for it to even be effective or to be worth trying to use it would be 2 hours. When I make my rice water, however, the minimum time that I soak it for is 48 hours, that's 2 days. So that when I start to strain it, I know it's really potent and really strong. And I mean, it's not a bad thing. 3 weeks ago, I made my first batch of rice water. I'll put the picture up here what my hair looked like with the red eyes. Remember the red eyes from my last video when I was crying because I had to cut my hair off and it was down here somewhere. Look where it is now. It's full, it's thick. I can lose my fingers in it. It feels to sew together. The curls are natural curls are coming back in, and it's just amazing. I'm excited to see where I'm going to be in the next 3 weeks. So quickly, just before I get into making the batch of rice water, I'll tell you what I have here. I've got a bowl to make my rice water. I've got 200 grams of rice. So I only use basmati rice. So this is 200 grams of basmati rice. I have got pure spring water. Cling film to cover up my bowl, because you need to make sure that it's airtight for the 48 hours so that the fermentation process is really kind of engaged and you're getting the most out of the rice and soaking it. And obviously you've seen these bottles before where I've shown you that I use these to put my water in. I'll probably empty this out, so I've got a fresh bottle when I extract this in 2 days time. So let's go. Right, ingredients into the bowl. So I've just quickly gone and rinsed off the rice. You want to make sure that you rinse it off once or twice before you put it in the bowl to soak, just to make sure that it's clean. So this is the rice in the bowl. Now this is around 200 grams of rice. I ordinarily would put 2 cups of water per 100 grams of rice. So I'm just gonna put 4 cups of water in here. You can put more water in, but I'd say as a minimum 2 cups of water per 100 grams of rice. I put 4 cups of water in here, and as I say, you can mix it around if you want to. I'm just going to leave it as it is already. There's a lot of white coming off. So I've got 4 cups of water in here. I may actually add a bit more. So I'm actually adding nearly the whole bottle of water in here. In fact, what the heck? 200 grams of rice, and I've used a whole 1.5 litre bottle of water. And as you can see, this is what it looks like. The rice is at the bottom there. And as I say, it's going to be 48 hours. I'm going to leave this to ferment, and then we will come back to it in 2 days time, and I will take you through the next steps of how we actually prepare the rice water for use. So guys, as I say, make sure that when you're soaking your rice water, you put it in a container that can be airtight, or you cover it well with cling film. So this is now cling filmed, airtight, and in 2 days time I'm going to come back to you to get your hair to grow, to thicken. I'm telling you, my hair is so thick. 3 weeks growth. This is 3 weeks growth from down here to here. 3 weeks growth. My edges are coming back in. My edges a couple of weeks ago were disgusting. My edges are coming back in. 3 weeks. 3 weeks, guys. I will be back in 2 days time, or in 30 seconds because we're on video. And then we'll go to the next stage, which is to add our little oils to the mix to make sure that it's fit for use. Alright guys, see you in a sec. And welcome back to part 2 of my rice water recipe. So my rice that I set a couple of days ago, because life got in the way, so I didn't get to do this video after 48 hours. But the rice has been sitting now for 3 days, and I'm now quickly going to show you how to prepare it to turn it into that nice moisturising conditioner to help your hair grow. So let's see what we've got. So just before I get started, the ingredients that I have on here: pure coconut oil. I have my spray bottle, it's got a bit in it still, but my spray bottle that we're putting the mixture into. I have a jug, my sieve, and also I've got a 1/2 cup measurement. I'm going to be using this to measure my coconut oil into the mixture. And then we have our oils. So I have my essential eucalyptus oil. I have my sweet orange oil. Now this is the key thing here, to try and quench the smell that's about to hit me as I open this. I have my essential tea tree oil. I have some pure CBD oil. This is about 20% strength. And the guest of honour. What we've been waiting for, and I'm actually really afraid to undo this at the moment because I can hear it popping and I can see how it's even stained the bowl. It's actually stained the bowl. I feel like I need to put something over my face because I'm just about to be knocked out by the disgusting smell that's about to come out of here. Okay, let's go. Bearing in mind, I've left it in the kitchen for the past couple of days and it's been really, really warm in here. So it's probably processed and fermented a lot quicker than, oh God, I can smell it. Oh God, it's horrible. This thing is really potent. You can tell it's good. Oh God, it smells horrible. I'm gonna gag. Get your I can't remember what I was gonna say now because I feel sick. Get your, oh sugar. Get your sieve and your jug. Jesus. Not big enough. Okay. Oh God. There's not enough room in the jug. I had to get another bowl just to pour this into. So we've got about 1 litre here, because some of it has evaporated, the water. So what we're going to do next is quickly add all the ingredients in. So I want half a cup of coconut oil, and this is a half a cup measure, so I'm going to put half a cup of coconut oil in here. It's really potent, let me tell you. This thing really smells. And then I'm going to put in 20, this is a litres worth, I'm going to put in 20 drops of the essential eucalyptus oil. 20. I've got it smelling better already. We're going to go for 20 tea tree oil drops. 20. So I'm going for 30 drops of the sweet orange. 30. And then CBD. 1. $29, $30. This is it, your rice water with all the moisturising properties in it. I'm going to pour some into the jug. Oh, goodness me. And then I'm going to fill this jug up, this bottle up with gosh, it's strong. I think because I left this longer than I'd normally leave it, it's very strong and very potent. And it may be that you need to mix some of it with some water. But anyway, this is going to probably last me now for the next. I'm not using it as much as I was in the beginning. There you go. That's my next mixture all ready to go there. And every time you use it, it's going to be settled. The oil will settle from the water. Just shake it together and bob your uncle, spray away. So that's it. This is your magic, almost magic, grow and strengthen your hair formula of rice water. As I say, try the recipe, drop your comments in the comment section, any questions, drop them in there as well, I'll get back to you. And generally just let me know how this works for you. I've had a few people use it, my actual concoction, and they've given some really positive comments, so hopefully it'll work positively for you as well. It'll help moisturize as well as help your hair grow. So I'm really looking forward to your comments, your questions, and generally just tell me how's it gone for you. Has this recipe worked for you? Have you tweaked it in any way, added anything different? It'll be great just to understand how you use it, and as I say, how it's working for you. All right guys, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy making your magic hair growing, hair strengthening rice water, and I'll be back again soon with another video. Take care.